Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I am coming to you live from the Teddy Ebersol Field off the banks of the River Charles in Boston, Massachusetts. Here to bring you live coverage of today's high school varsity boys soccer contest between the visiting Terriers of Boston University Academy and the hosting Newman School Cardinals. Beg your pardon for quality of my voice right now. I am presently wearing a mask as this is actually my first game back after a bout with COVID last week. So I'm taking every precaution possible, for the sake of everyone's safety. So the sound quality might not be what it usually is for these streams, but even if I don't sound my best, as always, I'm gonna still try my best to give you the best broadcast I possibly can. And it's a big game for Newman out here today, as this is their senior day game as the 2023 fall regular season rounds to a close. So Newman will be honoring their three boys soccer seniors: Benedetto Tasso, Owen Podreski, and Fred Doe. So that should be nice. You can see the Newman Cardinals in their red jerseys with the black stripe across the front. Looks very nice. And white jersey numbers. Over on the right, you can see the BUA Terriers in their black jerseys with some red stripes on the sleeves and white jersey numbers. Both teams may have the same primary colors, but good mix-up of the color mixing. Not only distinct, but both looking pretty fresh today. So as always, if you end up enjoying this live stream, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all my upcoming sports live streams. And if there's anything you'd like to say, I encourage you to say it in the live chat. Could be as simple as Go Newman or Go BUA, no matter who you're rooting for. We appreciate fans bringing good vibes and supporting their favorite teams in the live chat. If you want to give a certain player a shout out, particularly one of the seniors being honored today, you can do so in the live chat. Want to let us know where you're tuning in from? That's always fun with these online live streams that can be watched all over the world. If you notice any technical difficulties with either the video or the audio, as I said before, the audio, it's going to sound a little more muffled than usual today just because I have to wear a mask as I had COVID last week, and so even though I'm okay to go outside, according to a doctor, I'm only good to go outside if I wear a mask. So just for everyone's safety, that's what I'm doing. So my voice is going to sound a little more muffled. If you're having trouble hearing exactly what I'm saying, speak up in the live chat. I'll see what I can do to try and fix that. But in the meantime, I'm just going to try and speak as loudly and as clearly as I can. And then, of course, if I'm botching any names, if I've got something wrong on my roster that you notice, or if I'm butchering the pronunciation of someone's name, I encourage you to correct me in the live chat. And on that note, let's take a look at the roster for the hosting Newman School Cardinals. Going in order of jersey number for Newman, first off, we have number 1, Cole Radican. Next up, we have number 3, Vion Alexis. Number 4, one of our 3 seniors for Newman, Benedetto Tasso. Next, number 5, Matthew Ravetto. Number 7, Dardan Kostja. Number 8, Harry Lapoyo. Number 9, Leo Margalit. Number 10, a senior, Owen Podreski. Number 11, Raheem Florian. Number 12, Nikos Maniudikas. Number 14, Abi Degu. Number 15, Ty Partridge. Number 17, Aaron Bemis. Number 19, a senior, Fred Doe. Number 20, John Howard. Number 21, Dovidas Ramekis. Number 24, Josh Hartman. Number 27, Rory Joyce. And the goalkeeper, Kelvin Habibi. So that is the roster for the Newman School Boys Soccer Cardinals. I did not get a roster for BUA, so I'm just going to be narrating them by jersey number. But we should soon be getting underway. We're slated for a 3:30 p.m. start time. Once again, thank you to everyone tuning in to this high school varsity boys soccer live stream here at the Teddy Ebersol Field in Boston, Massachusetts. If there are any other fans that you think might want to be watching this one, be sure to share the link with them. As this game should be getting underway soon. Yes, no, this is live streaming on YouTube. It is? No yes, way. Yes, sir. Yes, way. Yes, if you search my full name on YouTube, you'll find the channel and you'll find the live stream. Yeah. Newman games? Or yes, yeah. Not every Newman game. It's just. I think I was the one a few weeks ago, MIT, and it was absolutely pouring down with rain. I'm pretty sure that's Newman.
Yes, it was. I was there too.
Oh, you were there?
It was miserable.
I don't
the game wasn't miserable.
Yeah.
The rain was miserable.
Yes, no, I don't. They don't hire me for every game, but they got me for a few games this fall. Sometimes they get me for games in the winter, and I'm just an independent freelancer, so I just go with whatever team hires me. No, just the one. I'm a one-man band here.
At least you got nice stations.
Oh yeah.
Good, right?
Yeah, no, I'll take that. I've worked other BUA games. I've worked some basketball games that Newman hired me for that were against BUA.
How's it work then?
Oh,
Will the game stay
oh
on
yes,
YouTube for?
stays on YouTube permanently afterwards.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, I've got you here. So where do I go?
So if you scroll to the top and click on the channel, so click on my name right there.
Just here?
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
And
There it is.
there it is.
Oh, yeah. So fans who are
Yeah.
scattered.
Yeah, I didn't think of that either. I just,
Is this for me to keep?
Oh,
Or
please, I got a million of them.
you never know, might lead
Yeah.
to more business.
Yeah, exactly. You can find my email on there as well.
Yeah.
Contact info. No problem. Enjoy the game.
Well, I'll enjoy your BUA win.
Ah, of course, of course.
And if my son scores and you get that on film,
Of course.
it's gonna make my day and many other people's day.
Sure thing. Sorry about that, folks. There were some nice fans here who were wanting to find out how others could tune in and watch this. But two teams now huddling up, getting ready for to get this one underway. Once again, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan coming to you live from the Teddy Ebersol Field in Boston, Massachusetts for today's high school varsity boys soccer contest between the hosting Newman School Cardinals and the visiting Boston University Academy Terriers. It's senior day for Newman, and they are hoping they can capture a win here in honor of their three seniors, Benedetto Tasso, Owen Podreski, and Fred Doe. Excuse me. Well, looks like some of the other Newman students, some of the Newman fans have come out with some posters for the seniors. That's nice to see. Love seeing the classmates bringing out support for each other. So once again, we see the Terriers getting ready to take the field in their black jerseys with the red sleeve stripes and the white jersey numbers. Now, I didn't get a roster for BUA, but if there are any BUA fans in the live chat and you want me to know the name of any of the players with the jersey number, just, give me name and jersey number and I'll add that to my list of names known. But other than that, I'll simply be narrating by jersey number. And for Newman fans, of course, as we see the Cardinals huddling up in their red jerseys with the black chest stripe and white jersey numbers. For any Newman fans, if you notice me botching the pronunciation of anyone's names, please correct me in the live chat. And of course, let me know if my commentary is coming through clearly. I mean, it's not going to come through as clearly as it normally would because I am, like I said, I am wearing a mask today. I'm recovering from a bout with COVID that I had last week. Was told that, after having symptoms for 5 days and showing a lot of improvement, symptoms almost completely gone. I'm cleared to go out but I got to wear a mask if I'm going to go out, just for everyone's safety. Try and minimize the spread. So I'm going to wear a mask today, even if I'm at a fair distance from everyone else, just to be extra safe. I recognize that, I don't need to be here for the games to happen. I am a luxury. I'm not like the players or the coaches or the officials. The game will go on without me. And so the last thing I would ever want to be is any kind of harm or any kind of risk, especially to the kids. And so I'm going to take as many precautions as I can. And so part of that means wearing a mask, which means it's going to sound a little more muffled than normal. But here you can see Newman setting up for a team photo. That's nice. Once again, the roster for the 2023 Newman Boys Soccer Cardinals. Number 1, Cole Radican. Number 3, Vion Alexis. Number 4, Senior Benedetto Tasso. Excuse me. Number 5, Matthew Rivetto. Number 7, Dardan Koshja. Number 8, Harry Lapoyo. Number 9, Leo Margalit. Number 10, Senior Owen Pedreski. Number 11, Raheem Florian. Number 12, Nikos Maniudokas. Number 14, Abi Degu. Number 15, Ty Partridge. Number 17, Aaron Bemis. Number 19, Senior Fred Doe. Number 20, John Howard. Number 21, Dovidas Remekis. Number 24, Josh Hartman. And goalkeeper Kelvin Habibi. Newman huddling up before we get this game going. Once again, any Newman fans tuning in, if you hear me saying any names wrong, please correct me in the live chat. For one question I have already, number 24 for Newman was listed as Josh Hardman, Hardman, but there was a player on the team last year named Josh Hartman, Hartman, and so I assumed it was just a typo and it's the same guy. But, you never know. Stranger things have happened. It might be that it's a new person named Josh Hardman. So, Newman fans in the live chat, speak up if you know something. Let me know for sure. Okay, no, I think this is right. I think it is Josh Hartman. I think it was a typo. So after the meeting between captains and officials, it looks like Newman is going to start on the right side of the field here today, and that's going to be very interesting because that will have an impact. The sun is on our left side, so whichever team is playing from the right is going to be staring straight into the sun, and so that could potentially be a disadvantage. And so that's the direction that Newman will be playing from in the first half of this game before the teams switch sides for halftime. See BUA over here on the left. Newman here on the right. And we're about ready to get this one done. We've got a very low chopper flying overhead, as I'm sure you can hear through my mic. Excuse me. And we are underway. BUA gets the opening possession, trying to work it through the middle. Intercepted, stolen away by number 11, Raheem Florian. Taken back by BUA. They try and kick it upfield. It's knocked back by number 8, Harry Lapoyo. Up in the air. It's knocked forward again by the Terriers. Working it across midfield. It goes all the way back to the keeper, Kelvin Habibi, who just waits for it and scoops it up inside the goal line. Headed down. Deflected, kicked forward, knocked back, and then pushed forward again by number 24, Josh Hartman. And now we've got a call, I believe, for a handball against the Terriers. This one launched over the goalie and in. Wait! Oh my gosh! That was crazy. The free kick. It just, okay, 1-0 Newman. I don't even know how to react to that. I believe that was, I think that was number 10, who is listed as Owen Podreski, but I think we've got some, I think some of the jersey numbers sent might have been wrong. I'm not sure. As this is now a long kick, and that one is in! And just like that, we're all squared at 1 apiece. What a wild game this has been already. So 1-1 off of two very quick goals that both were just completely unexpected and just went over the hands of the keepers. Don't blink, folks. That's all I can say at this point. This ball bouncing along, and that's a handball called against BUA. I feel like we got some incorrect information on jersey numbers for Newman. So, Newman fans who are watching, please correct me, but we got another long shot. That one just over the bar. Coming from, I believe, number 10, Owen Podreski. Podreski, I believe, was the one who scored the first goal on the super long free kick. And now BUA trying to clear it upfield. Scrum for the ball. It's kicked forward by Florian. Knocked towards the middle. Lapoyo off his heel. Gets it to Dardan Kostja, who passed it back to Lapoyo. Lapoyo kicking it towards the middle. Cleared away by BUA's number 18. Deflects up. Taken by number 11. But dribble gets too far out in front of him. And it rolls out of bounds. Throw in goes back to Podreski. Podreski's kick deflects out of bounds. Throw in, tap towards the middle. Podreski passes it back. It's kicked upfield by number 4, Benedetto Tasso. Scrum for the ball. Florian boots it up in the air. Deflects back and forth. It's now controlled by number 3, Vion Alexis. Alexis passes to the outside. Dribbling with it now. And running out of room, it's cleared away from number 17, Aaron Bemis. Stolen back by Tasso. Kicked forward and knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Newman ball, looks like. Bemis throws it in to Alexis. Alexis walled off, and it's kicked away. Okay, so I think I actually do have the jersey numbers correct. I had my doubts at first, but now I think we got things squared. Throw in goes off the head of Lapoyo. It's downed by number 10 and cleared away. Bouncing along, it rolls out of bounds. Throw in for Newman. Pass back and forth, kicked forward, knocked back, kicked away. BUA gets a couple of passes up to number 12, now blocked, taken by Newman, but then taken back by BUA. Pass goes through, but misses, taken by Podreski. Podreski tries touch to the outside. It's taken by number 16. 16 pass to the middle. Dribbling with it now is 11. 11 fights through some defenders. Pass to the middle to 2. Kicks it upfield. Deflected down. Recovered by 11. Now knocked away by, I believe, Josh Hartman. And now it's knocked out of bounds. Hartman throws it in, and it's knocked out of bounds. Throw in back to Podreski. Popped up in the air. It's tapped back to John Howard. Now sent back to Tasso. Tasso upfield, knocked back by 10. Number 2 tries to send it upfield. It's kicked away by Tasso. Up to Howard. Howard kicks a leader too far for everybody. That's just going to bounce out of bounds. Low goal kick, knocked back. Alexis fires, and it's saved. Bit of a rainbow as it was kind of sliced off the foot of Alexis. Still tied at 1 apiece. Throw in knocked out of bounds, and it is Newman ball. Another throw in. Sliced off the foot of 18. And it goes out of bounds. Throw in, booted up in the air. Downed. And controlled by BUA. This is number 2. Passing it upfield, just out of reach of number 7. Kicked away. Tapped up from Howard to Lapoyo. Now Florian up to Lapoyo. Knocked away. Recovered by Kostya. Passed back to Hartman. Kicked upfield. Misses. Knocked away by the Terriers. Dribbling through 22. His shot walled off. Good defense there by number 19, Fred Doe. Now BUA dribbling the ball again, but the kick gets deflected away. This kick goes way upfield. Alexis trying to corral it, but couldn't. Knocked away by 18. Kicked upfield. It's a race for the ball, and it's going to roll out of bounds. It'll be Newman ball. Throw in, knocked out of bounds. Stays with Newman. Kick passed for Florian, sends it forward, knocked away by BUA. Ball rolls out of bounds. Throw in goes to Howard, back to Hartman. Upfield to Lapoyo. Lapoyo taps it back to Tasso. Kicks it up to midfield. Florian taps it through. It's knocked away by the Terriers. Upfield 21 trying to corral it. 21 battling with Doe. Still battling. And it's stolen away by Podreski. That low flying chopper just hanging around above our heads. As the kick goes up to Bemis, knocked away from him, but recovered by Florian. Florian sends it forward, knocked away, but Florian staying with it. It is popped up high in the air. And it looks like Alexis is fighting for it in the corner. And finally it gets knocked out of bounds. It will be BUA ball. Throw in. Controlled by the Terriers, but the kick walled off by Tasso, and Tasso's kick deflected out of bounds. Throw in to Howard, tapped back to Tasso. Tasso, upfield walled down, knocked out of bounds. Newman ball. Throw in. Deflects a couple times. And then tapped to the outside by Florian. No, by Alexis. And Alexis takes the ball himself, but can't win the battle in the corner. It is recovered by Kostya, but the pass rolls just out of bounds. Alexis didn't get his foot on it quick enough. Throw in, kicked upfield. Off the deflection, taken by 14. Sent up, walled off by Doe. Now Howard, upfield, rolls out of bounds. And lost that one. It'll now be Newman ball. Throw in goes back to Podreski. Dribbles off a defender. Now sends a leading kick forward, but kicked away by 8. Just going to let that one bounce out of bounds. Tasso was boxing out. Throw into Howard. Forward to Florian. Florian knocked it away from a defender, but it flies out of bounds. It'll be BUA ball. Knocked out of bounds again. Stays BUA ball. Or no, it's Newman. No, wait, it is BUA ball. Got confused for a second. Throw in. Now the kick sliced in the air. It's bouncing towards 26. He kicks it up the middle, but knocked away by Howard, recovered by Lapoyo. Pass across, misses, taken away by the Terriers. Number 11, dribbling, long shot, saved by Habibi. But it bounces into open field. They keep up the pressure, cleared out by Hartman. Florian, pass to the outside to Bemis. Bemis kicks the leader for Alexis. Alexis chasing after it, no offsides, shot walled. Alexis chases down and recovers it. Now fires a shot out of the scrum, but doesn't have enough power on it. Taken off a couple hops by the BUA keeper. One to one, we're all tied up here in the first half. There's no scoreboard clock here at the Ebersol field, so I can't tell you how much time we have left here in the first half. We just got to wait for the official to whistle the end of the half. Oh, okay, so thank you so much, Karen Flathers, for correcting me on some jersey numbers. Josh Hartman is 17. Aaron Bemis is 24. Their jersey numbers were listed complete opposite of what they are on the roster I was given. Thank you so much for the correction there. 'Cause I thought I remembered what Josh Hartman looked like last year, and I was gaslighting myself for a second. Thank you for the correction. So number 17 is Josh Hartman. Number 24 is Aaron Bemis. Throw in, deflects off ahead, and it's going to be scooped up by Habibi. Habibi throws it up to Lapoyo, who taps it forward. Gets it to number 21, Dovydas Remekis, but is kicked to the middle, stolen away by the Terriers. Pass to the outside. It's just going to roll out of bounds, boxed out by Hartman. Throw in to Florian. Florian sends it forward. Scrum for the ball. Still scrumming for it. Still battling. It's kicked away. Bemis down it for a second, but it's taken by 11. 11 pass forward, intercepted by Bemis. Bemis taps it up to midfield. 2 kicks it right back, but it's going to roll out of bounds. Throw in to Podreski. Podreski Upfield. Taken by 18. And that kick bounces past Bemis. It's taken by 27. Tries a crosser. They're trying to clear it out, but they can't get a clean foot on it. 11 chase it down. His shot walled off defensively by Benedetto Tasso. That is going to draw a corner kick, however. First corner kick of the day will be taken by the Terriers. Kick comes in low, and it's booted right back out, I believe, by Tasso. There'll be a BUA throw-in. Now taken off the deflection by BUA, past the outside, chased down by 27. Pass to the middle, a ricochet off the deflection, and it's recovered by Florian. Florian trying to send a leader forward, but 18 going to be first to the ball, and he knocks it out of bounds. Bemis throws it in towards the box, but it's walled down by 18. Gets pass up to 27, now to the middle, stolen away. Florian shots, gets skids wide. Bit of an unorthodox shot with his left foot there, and it curves wide of the net. Setting up for the goal kick is 18. 18's kick deflects off Bemis. And now the ball recovered by Lapoyo. Cross to Tasso. Tasso couldn't fight through 5. It's taken away past the outside. 12. 12 dribbling, but his pass walled off. Taken by Hartman. Hartman dribbling up far side. Still fighting. Cleared out. Oh, wrong way, off the foot of Bemis. Scooped up by Habibi. Habibi punts it. Deflects, taken by Howard, kicked up field. Kicked back by 14. 11 pass out to 27. To the middle to 5. Booted away by Podreski. Headed forward by Remekis. And now knocked out of bounds by 18. Throw in back to Podreski, up to Lapoyo. Pops it up in the air, headed by 18. Sent forward by 12, chased down by Florian, but taken back by 5. Recovered by 12, kicked up field. Taken off the bounce by Habibi. Habibi punts it, goes off ahead. Excuse me. To the middle to 2. Pass taken away by Hartman. Hartman now racing up the far side. Still staying with it. Collides hard with a defender as it's knocked out of bounds. This will be a corner kick for the Cardinals. Setting up for the kick. It comes in. It's walled. Cleared out by 12. Off the bounce, deflected by Howard. Now kicked forward by, I believe, Alexis. Cleared out by the Terriers. Bemis sends it back up to Florian. Florian forward, deflects back. Alexis tries to pass, knocked away. Covered by Bemis. Popped up in the air. Florian dribbling forward, walled off by the last line of defense. Loose ball scooped up by the BUA goalie. Throw in to Florian. Pass back to Tasso. Up to Florian again. Kick upfield. Fought for. Taken by the Terriers. Bemis takes it back. Sends it upfield for Remekis. Remekis sends a crosser. Knocked away by 18. Kicked back and forth. Alexis shot blocked by 18. Now another shot by Florian blocked by 14. And it bounces out of bounds. Throw in. Taken ultimately by 12. 12 dribbling cut off by Podreski. Takes the ball himself, kicks it upfield, walled by 14. Alexis takes it back, passes forward off sides. Very bright sunlight you can see shining in from the left side of the field here in the first half. Tied at 1. 18's kick. Deflects and kicked upfield. Podreski gets there first and knocks it out of bounds. Throw in. Bemis lost control, taken by 2 to the middle, disrupted but recovered by 2 himself. Pass, tried to send it back, stolen away. Lapoyo's pass, intercepted by 11, sent to the outside, too far, out of bounds. Throw in, and it's booted up in the air. Knocked down. We've got a handball call against BUA. Kicked upfield, knocked down. Tasso, now taken by 10. Gets it up to 11. 11 dribbling, cutting back, firing a shot, and it rolls into the waiting arms of Habibi. Habibi punts it. Florian passes back to Bemis. His kick knocked back by 18. Podreski flies the wrong way off his foot, out of bounds. Subs checking in on both sides. Throw in. Kicked forward by 5, and it's caught by Habibi. We've seen a couple of wild shots that just flew in high and ended up getting a score. This is a relatively smaller field, so that is a distinct possibility. You never know where a score might come from. Just got to take the windows that you can. Podreski kicks it upfield. Alexis pushes it farther. Number 8 gets there first, knocks it out of bounds. Newman ball. Throw in out of bounds. Stays Newman ball. Throw in. Stolen away by 12, passed up to 21. Kicked away by Podreski, the last line of defense. That one almost flew in the river before it was deflected down by a tree. Throw in. Stolen away by Florian. It's taken back by the Terriers. And a long kick misses everybody, and it's going to be chased down by Habibi. Habibi punts it. Knocked down. Florian tried to send it forward. It's kicked away by 8. Now off the foot of Kostja. Tasso tried to kick it, but couldn't get enough. 5 tried to send it upfield, but it's kicked away by Howard. Kicked back, intercepted again by Howard. Pass to Lapoyo, kicked upfield to Alexis. And I believe they called offsides on Newman as Alexis was trying to get it up to Hartman. Kicked down, sent forward by 11. Scooped up by Habibi. Habibi punts it. Kicked back and forth. Taken by Lapoyo, sent up, and Remekis keeps it in bounds, gets it back to Howard and up to Lapoyo. Howard comes out of the scrum, passes out to Tasso, but he can't chase it down, out of bounds, BUA ball. Throw in, kick to the middle from 12 to 21, but knocked away by the Cardinals. Taken back by 5. 5 dribbles through, shot blocked by the body of Podreski. Downed by 27, but couldn't corral it for a shot. Newman kicks it all the way upfield. 14 gets there. Forced to kick it out of bounds. Remekis rushes the throw into Alexis, who couldn't get a clean shot off. And it rolls into the waiting arms of the keeper. Punted, it's deflected. 21 tries to dribble, kicked away by Tasso. Lapoyo sends it up to Florian. Florian trying to battle through some defenders, gets a pass to Lapoyo. Tries to touch it outside, but kicked away by 8. Kicked right back, and back and forth it goes. Habibi kicks it out of bounds. Throw into 5. Quick shot sails over the bar. My apologies if my commentary is not as on the ball as it usually is. Probably heard me coughing a few times. I think my lungs are still recovering a bit. As I did have COVID last week. So might still be on the mend. Podreski takes the goal kick, favorable deflection. Alexis couldn't get to it first. It's cleared away by 18. Knocked out of bounds, Newman ball. No, BUA ball. 21 throws it in to 11. Stolen away by Howard. Kicked upfield. Kicked back. 12 passes it forward. Pass to the middle, finds 11. Broken up at the last second by Podreski. Throw in. 11 pass back to 2. Shot saved by Habibi. Habibi's punt. Deflect to the middle. Florian kicks it forward. It's knocked away by 8. Deflects back and forth like a pinball. Pass goes up to 11, outside to 14. 14 tries a crosser, but deflected by Kostya and Podreski. Now knocked out of bounds, and it'll be Newman ball. Podreski heads it. Stolen now by Florian. Sends it through for Alexis. Score! Vion Alexis off the assist from Raheem Florian. What a beauty of a play that was. Let's check out the instant replay as they're rushing to get the action back up and going, but you see a beautiful through pass by Florian. Gave Alexis a golden chance at the net there. 2-1, Newman now leads. The scrum, it is corralled by 8. Stolen away by Florian. Dribbling through, it's taken by Lapoyo, but then stolen away by 10. Stolen back by Florian. His pass misses. Kicked away by the Terriers. 11 racing upfield. Swarmed by red jerseys. Kostya takes it, but loses it. 11 gets around a defender. Crosser misses. Throw in. Kicked right back. And that's going to fly out of bounds. Long boot from Pedreski. They're racing for it. And 18 boxes out, Alexis. And it will be a goal kick for BUA. And there is the double whistle for halftime. Our score at half, the Newman School Cardinals 2, the Boston University Academy Terriers 1. We saw a couple of early goals that kind of caught us by surprise. Owen Pedreski had the first for Newman off a long free kick from his own side of the field that just sailed over the goalie's hands. But then BUA answered a few minutes later with a surprise shot of their own over the goalie's hands to tie things up at 1. But then, as we take a look at the instant replay, this was the last goal of the first half, the go-ahead score for Newman, as it was stolen near midfield by Raheem Florian, who then sent a beautiful through pass up to Vion Alexis, who finished to make it 2-1. That is our score at half. Newman 2, BUA 1. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan, live at the Teddy Ebersol Field in Boston, Massachusetts. I'm going to take a break and mute the mic, but I'll be back with the second half of this ball game. Stay tuned. Hello again, everybody. Back on the mic. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan, coming to you live from the Teddy Ebersol Field in Boston, Massachusetts, bringing you live coverage of today's high school varsity boys soccer contest between the hosting Newman School Cardinals and the visiting Boston University Academy Terriers. Second half underway. Newman leading BUA 2-1. The Terriers trying to do something about that. Number 11 dribbling with it. Pass to the middle to 5. Back to the outside to 11, but misses. But they say deflected out by Newman. Throw in for BUA. Ball lost out of bounds. Stays with BUA. Throw in to 2. Corralled by 5, sends it through, disrupted, sent forward, kicked to the middle, and this one's going to deflect out of bounds. After all that, it is Newman ball. Benedetto Tasso throws it in. It deflects to Raheem Florian. Pass gets away from Harry Lapoyo and is cleared out by number 8. Fighting through a couple of players. Number 14 kicks it upfield. Number 21 corrals it. Pass to the middle, knocked away by Florian. Chased down by Owen Podreski. Podreski up the line, kicked back by 8 up to 12. Further up to 11. Crosser too high. Out of bounds it goes. Throw in. Taken by 5. 5. Sends a crosser into the box, but is walled off by Podreski. But that will draw a corner kick for the Terriers. Kick comes in low. And it is saved by Kelvin Habibi. I didn't even really see what happened there. But almost deflected in for the equalizer by BUA, but not quite. That shot sails way high, and that will be a goal kick for Newman. Goal kick. Booted high in the air by 18. And it goes out of bounds, Newman ball. Throw in. Back to Podreski. His pass deflects. Kostya pushes it forward to Florian. His kick knocked away by 18 off Podreski's head and recovered by Habibi. Habibi punts it. It's kicked upfield by Aaron Bemis, goes out of bounds. BUA pushing it upfield. 21's kick. Off the deflection taken by Habibi. Punted. Taken by 18. Kicked back. Passed back to 8. Kicked upfield. And it's going to be taken off the hop by Habibi. Off the punt, it's headed away by 14. 21 kicks it up to Josh Hartman. Kicked back by number 8. 11 keeps it in bounds and sends it up the line. It's kicked out of bounds by Habibi. Excuse me. Throw in. It touches the hand, and it will be a free kick for Newman. Pedreski, the free kick. Downed by 18. Florian tries a pass. It's cleared away by 26. Knocked down by Fred Doe. Kicked back up into the air. Collision for the ball. Pedreski clears it. Bounces past Hartman, and it's taken by 11. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Newman ball. Throw in, out of bounds, still Newman ball. Kick knocked back. And 4th off the head of Pedreski. Kicked back by 2, gets up to 5, back to 2 again, forward to 11. Pass gets to 5, 5's shot misses wide. It was a good setup, good ball movement by the Terriers, but the shot just didn't have the right touch on it. Pedreski, kick flies out of bounds. Throw in deflected. Deflected again. 12 shot walled. Rebound shot save. Habibi. Kelvin Habibi has had a few nice saves so far today, and he can add that one to the list. And we're going to have a penalty call there. Goes against BUA. It'll be a free kick for the Cardinals. Pedreski has scored on one of these long kicks before, but he's going to send it in low this time and just going to bounce out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the Terriers. Goal kick taken by Florian. pass. We got a shot, and that is going to be scooped up by the keeper. The shot coming from number 12, Nikos Manioudokas. Booted up in the air by 18. Now off the head of Podreski. Knocked away from 5 by Hartman. Tasso tries to clear, deflected out of bounds by 12. Podreski, long leading kick for Hartman. Hartman tries to send a crosser but can't get enough on it. And it's simply going to be a goal kick for BUA. It's a good idea, just good get back speed by 8 to make sure Hartman didn't have any kind of outside leverage there. Throw in, pass deflected but recovered by 11. Back to 2, upfield, knocked away by Bemis. Lapoyo pass up to Florian. Pass intercepted by 10 off the deflection. Back to 26, up to 14. 14 back to 26. Pass intercepted by Florian. To the outside to Lapoyo. Lost out of bounds. Throw in. Stolen by Alexis. Pass too far for Hartman, out of bounds. Throw in, knocked out of bounds, stays BUA ball. Pass back to 10, outside to 8. Now intercepted by Hartman. Hartman's kick, taken by 26, kicked upfield. Out of bounds, Newman ball. Throw in back to Podreski. Lost out of bounds. Throw in. Out of bounds. Newman ball. Throw in to Podreski. Upfield, rolls out of bounds. Pass. Gets away from Alexis, stolen by 10. Passes it up to 11, knocked out of bounds by Tasso. Quick throw in. Scrumming in the box. And Newman uses the numbers to take the ball away. Tasso lost his footing. 11 couldn't force through the double team. Cleared out. Hartman had it for a second. 2 takes it away. And they call the penalty on Newman for the trip. looks like got a BUA player down hurt. That's number 2. And now coming off a little hobbled, but hopefully he's okay in the long run. Free kick from 10 is knocked out of bounds by the Newman defense. BUA ball. Ball being knocked back and forth. No one's got clean control of it yet. And it bounces out of bounds. Newman ball. Throw in kicked in the air. 8 kicks it back. And it's knocked out of bounds by the Newman defense. Number 8 throws it in. Deflects up in the air, deflected forward, and a big chance for Alexis. Vion Alexis had to go back and get it and couldn't battle through the defense. It's cleared away by the Terriers. 5's pass knocked away by Tasso. BUA throw-in. Deflects back to 5. Pass to the middle, broken up, but 5 recovers. 5 dribbling against the double team, and it's knocked out of bounds. Throw in to 11, stolen away by Lapoyo. Passes up to Hartman. Hartman's kick goes all the way down to the goalie. Punts it up to 27. Knocked out of bounds by Aaron Bemis. Throw-in gets to 11, and he dribbles across the middle. Pass to 8. 8, long kick upfield, too far, and it's going to be taken by Habibi. Habibi punts it. Pass knocked away, recovered. And off the deflection there, it's taken by, I believe, Lapoyo. Sends it up the far side, too far. And that's going to roll out of bounds. Throw in. Deflects out of bounds off Hartman. Another throw in. Hartman takes it, dribbles, keeps with it, and it's knocked out of bounds by number 8. Throw in, tapped back, but couldn't corral it. It's cleared by 8. 5 kicks it further upfield. 11 racing up the sideline with it, stays with it. Kick walled off by Bemis, out of bounds. Throw in. Now a kick to the box off the head of 12, and it's corralled by Habibi. 2-1. Newman leads BUA here at the Ebersol Field in the second half. Once again, no scoreboard clock here, but a big chance for Alexis. Shot misses wide. That will be a goal kick for BUA. Like I was saying, no scoreboard clock here at the Ebersol Field, so all we can do is await the triple whistle from the official that will signal the end of the game. Throw in, simply flies out of bounds. Josh Hartman trying to force his way through. Battling through defenders. And it's finally knocked out of bounds by the BUA defense. And that's going to be a Newman corner kick. It'll be Raheem Florian taking this kick. I know it's a bit hard to see Florian through the fans right now. You can see him a bit. Kick comes in too high over the heads of his teammates, and it rolls out of bounds. BUA ball. Newman takes it back, and that ball deflects out of bounds. That'll be a goal kick. Kick goes off the head of 5. Sent forward, deflecting several which ways. Cleared out. Racing after it, Alexis stood up by 18. Couple passes back. Florian tried to find Hartman, but kicked away by 8. That was out of bounds. Newman ball. Stolen back by the Terriers, but recovered by Florian. Lapoyo sends a leader out near side, just going to roll out of bounds. Sorry, beg your pardon there. BUA working it up the near side. 38 kicks it. 12 trying to collect the pass. Doe trying to disrupt. 12 has it. Dribbling across the middle. Tries a pass over to 5. Trying to work their way through. The shot was blocked by Podreski. 2 takes it back. Pass intercepted by Lapoyo. Kicked upfield. Fight for the ball. Florian gets a pass up to Alexis, but disrupted by 10, stolen by 18. 18 kicks it up field. Battling up the far sideline. 27 knocked out of bounds. BUA ball. Throw in. Off a couple of heads, kick to the outside. Number 8 takes it, kicks upfield, downed by Podreski. Corralled by 27. Stolen by Lapoyo. Knocked away by 11. Sent upfield by Bemis. 14 gets it up to 27. Now a pass ricochets. 11 gets a foot on it. Tasso kicks it away, headed down by 18. And it bounces out of bounds. And it looks like it'll be BUA ball. Throw in. Off a couple heads. 2. Tries a pass. Kicked away by Hartman. Deflects the wrong way off a defender's head. Alexis racing in, but the get back speed of the defenders as number 10 takes it away. Terriers player seems to be down hurt, but play continuing as the Terriers have a chance to move it up on offense, but it's cleared out by Fred Doe, and now we'll have a proper injury stoppage. It's number 8 who is down hurt, and so they will sub him out, but they tried to throw it in before he was properly off the field, so gotta wait a second. Still a 1-goal game here in the second half. BUA trying to get the equalizer. Back and forth, a shot from 5, saved by Habibi. Kelvin Habibi with the diving reach there. After a nice give and go between 5 and 11, set them up with a good shooting opportunity. After the save, it will be a corner. 5 pops it up, misses. Booted upfield by Remekis, but kicked back, intercepted Tasso. Bit of confusion in the middle. Ball goes back towards the Newman end. Cleared upfield by Doe. Taken back 38, launches a big kick. That's going to bounce out of bounds. Throw in. Kicked upfield. Kick to the middle. Knocked out of bounds. Newman ball. Throw in. And it's a handball on BUA. And that'll be a free kick for Newman. Pedreski with the free kick. Deflected several which ways. It's taken by 27. Upfield intercepted by Doe. But the clear taken back, give and go attempt disrupted at the last by Pedreski. And it's knocked out of bounds. BUA ball. Throw in off the head of Tasso. 12. Pass to the middle. 11. Stopped by Lapoyo. Off of several ricochets, it's Florian with the ball. Now intercepted by 5. Stolen back by Florian. Still fighting for it. Still scrumming for it. BUA just trying to move the ball in the general direction towards the Newman end. And now 27 breaks free. Fires a shot. High-reaching save by Habibi, who has made himself quite a highlight reel here today with a number of nice saves. Punted towards midfield. Kicked back by 18. Pedreski clears it upfield. It deflects and rolls out of bounds. Owen Pedreski, one of the 3 seniors today, he's made some fantastic defensive efforts of his own. as have the other seniors, Benedetto, Tasso, and Fred Doe. All three seniors playing primarily on defense today, although Podreski still able to get a surprising goal in the opening minutes of the first half on that long free kick. And now that long kick almost turned into another surprise goal off the boot of number 27, Rory Joyce. Can the Cardinals hold on to get a win on Senior Day? They lead 2-1 over BUA here in the closing minutes. Again, only the officials know how much time we got left. Couple times deflects out of bounds. It is still BUA ball on the far side. But they couldn't keep it in that time, and now it's Newman ball. Throw in. Podreski boots it. Off the deflection, Hartman. And number 26 forces the favorable deflection, BUA ball. Throw in, out of the scrum. Ball's chased down by 5. Passed back to 14, back up to 5. Upfield, it's stolen away. Now clearing a long one, and it's going to be caught out of the air by Habibi. Habibi punts it. Lapoyo recovers. Pass knocked away, out of bounds by 14. Throw in for Newman. 18 trying to cut it off against Alexis. Still scrumming, and Alexis kicks it away, but not before it rolls out of bounds. Ball's being knocked back and forth. Goes out of bounds. Throw in. It's pushed forward by Newman, but 26 takes it. Deflected out of bounds. BUA ball. Throw in. Scrum for the ball. Knocked out of bounds, still BUA ball. Throw in. Battling for it. Still battling, knocked out of bounds again. This time Newman ball. Throw in, out of bounds again, Newman ball. Throw in. Deflects a couple of times. And kicked away by BUA. Deflection, Hartman. Stood up, and it's knocked out of bounds, but it's going to stay Newman ball. Throw in. Stolen away by 2, up to 5. 5 trying to lead for 11, but it's too far, and it's scooped up by Habibi. Bouncing along. 26 tries to kick it. Back and forth, it deflects. And they're still scrumming for it. And it's ultimately kicked away by BUA. 11 trying to lead for 12. 12 chasing it down in the near corner. Back to 5. Knocked loose by Hartman, taken by Florian, lost out of bounds, BUA ball. Quick throw in, deflected towards the middle, cleared out by Koshcha. Now a long kick up the line by Hartman, being chased after by Alexis, but it rolls out of bounds. I think I just heard someone say 4 minutes left. Newman 2, BUA 1. Throw in, bouncing. 12 gets around the defense, charging in, but he's boxed out. Fred Doe never gave up on the fight, and Owen Podreski came in to help. And the seniors combined to save a potential equalizer there. 11 pass gets up to 12, fires the shot, diving save by Habibi, and he dives on the loose ball. Kelvin Habibi with another big save to preserve the lead for the Cardinals. Now Newman pushing it upfield. Florian sending a leader. Couldn't get the kick as he sent it up for Cole Radican. Taken back by BUA. Sent up the far side. Offsides called against the Terriers. Podreski tapped forward by Lapoyo, but Radican boxed out. And we've got a whistle for a penalty as a couple players got tangled up, and the officials are going to confer over this one. It looks like this will be a free kick for Newman from a pretty interesting spot. A goal here could prove to be the dagger if they go up multiple scores this late in the game. I believe this is... A shot is in! Owen Podreski again! The senior with his second goal of the day on Senior Day. As we watch the instant replay, great shot to the far side corner. And now Newman leads 3-1 here in the closing minutes. And that one might have just put it out of reach for the Terriers as the Cardinals go up by multiple scores. Owen Podreski with his second free kick goal of the day. This one a little more conventional after that crazy three-quarters field goal he had in the first half. That ball is going to roll out of bounds. It'll be Newman ball. Throw in Alexis tries to kick it towards the middle, but it's scooped up by the keeper. Punt gets up to 21. Off the deflection, knocked away by Bemis. Up to Lapoyo. Florian pushes it forward. Now stolen away. Lapoyo knocked away by 18. 18 off and running with it for BUA. Long kick up, finds 11. 11 with a shot saved by Habibi. And that was the final save at the buzzer as the Newman School Cardinals secure the win for their senior class of 2024. The final score here at Ebersol Field, the Newman School Cardinals 3, the Boston University Academy Terriers 1. Owen Pedreski, Benedetto Tasso, and Fred Doe, the senior class of 2024, honored by the Newman School Cardinals today for Senior Day. And Pedreski not just combining with Tasso, Doe, and others for a strong defensive effort, to say nothing of the many fantastic saves by Kelvin Habibi in net. But not just the great defensive efforts, but Pedreski also with 2 fantastic free kick goals. As we take a look at the instant replay of the final score of the game. Of course, the 1 goal sandwiched in between Pedreski's 2 scores came from Vion Alexis, assisted by Raheem Florian. But you see the nice post-to-post kick from Pedreski on the free kick there. Proved to be the final dagger. Well, that's going to do it for this live stream. I know I wasn't on the top of my game today, but I appreciate you guys tuning in and bearing with me here. Still a good game regardless, and Newman securing a nice win here at the end of the year. If you enjoyed this live stream, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date for all my upcoming sports live streams. Thank you to those who dropped a note in the live chat. If you would like to say something after the live stream is concluded, you can say it in the comment section down below. You can also go down below to the description section or check out the bottom right corner of your screen for some helpful information about me. The URL to my personal website, jessesports.com. Find out more about me, the freelance sports broadcasting services I provide to various teams, and how you can commission those services for your favorite team. If you want to skip past all that, you can simply email me directly with any questions or requests you may have. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, where I post highlights from previous live streams. But for this live stream, that's going to do it. Final score, Newman 3, BUA 1. Newman honors their seniors, led by 2 goals from one of their seniors in Owen Pedreski. They honor him, Benedetto Tasso, and Fred Doe. From the Teddy Ebersol Field in Boston, Massachusetts, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night.